Stay tuned to see why you should or shouldn't live in Rockland County.
Hi everyone, this is Kelly McMullen and I'm here with my partner Susan McMullen. We are the McMullen team here in Rockland County. If this is your first time to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and tap that bell so you're notified every time we post a video, which is weekly. If you're interested in learning anything about Rockland County, this is the channel for you. As much as we love doing these videos, we love selling homes as well. So please give us a call. Our number will be right here and we look forward to connecting with you.
So let's start off with the negatives, okay? Let's get that out of the way. The first and foremost, we'll talk about taxes. Everybody, taxes, we hate it, right? So we're pretty high in property taxes up here. We're not number one highest, but we are up there in the tri-state area. You know, it is what it is. You want to live in the suburbs, we got to pay the property taxes. The school taxes are, really high, and you do get a STAR program if it's available to you. That's number one. Number two is the winters. Cold winters, but not everybody hates the winter. Some people love the cold weather. I don't mind the cold weather, but I have to tell you, I love the summer better.
Yeah, so what the winters look like here in New York is they are cold. We see a lot of temperatures like below freezing in those really cold months, January, February, March. We really hit those low temperatures. But then, with anything and with any state, I'm guessing right now, the weather has kind of been freaky, and from year to year, it's been a little different, right? Some years we get killed with snow, right? We get these nor'easters and they're just like big storms. I personally love the snow, that inner child of me loves to go out in the snow, make the snowman, etc. But we just want to be upfront with you. You're not coming here and getting Hawaii weather here. We have our 4 seasons. Each season has their weather, and our winters are a bit colder. The cool thing about our winters is there's winter activities around here that you can really engage in: snowboarding, skiing. You've got sledding, at the local schools. The kids love that. What's the other one when you do the ski walking? I'm blanking on the.
It's you could. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called. We'll put it up here when we figure it out. But there is so many activities, and believe it or not, a lot of people hike in the freezing cold. You get the blood flowing, and you're good to go. So that's number 2. That cold winters. Hey, it's not for everyone, but you got to know what you're getting yourself into.
Last but not least, our median house price is $650,000. That is insane to me. I mean, across America in 2022, it's up to almost $400,000. I think it's $395, right?
$392 to be exact.
Okay, and only a year ago in America it was $305, where here it was like $580. It's just skyrocketed with everything that has happened with COVID,
inflation, just everything that's going on in America. But our median house price has always been higher than the national average.
Right.
Take into consideration your distance to New York City. As you are closer to a bigger inner city, the higher the prices are, especially in the suburbia areas that are 30-45 minute commute, right? Because the cost of living goes up, and then you have the ability to obtain jobs that pay more when you're in big cities, especially like New York City, that's like the mecca of the world, right? So you've got to take that into consideration, and many of you may even be moving here for a job, so you're already accounting that into your bills or whatnot, your finances. So a lot of the times it ends up balancing itself out with, for example, you might come here and make a salary over $100,000, and then it makes it affordable to live in a home at our median house price. So we definitely want you to take that into consideration. But like we said, honesty is our number one core value for us, and we want you to know what you're getting yourself into. And the home prices here are much higher than the national average.
All right, so this is what I like to talk about, the positive, the pros. We're so close to New York City. We are literally, 15 miles to the George Washington Bridge here in Orangetown. But from the furthest part in Rockland County, you're like 24 miles away from the George Washington Bridge. And, you know, once you're over that bridge, you're in the city. That's, I think, an amazing part of living here in Rockland County, wherever you're at. You're close to the city.
Absolutely, and that really opens up your job market, right? You have the ability to obtain jobs, like I just mentioned, in New York City, the 5 boroughs. There is a tremendous amount of jobs that you can obtain in New York City. And that honestly is why most families live in Rockland, right? Because they want to have that suburban lifestyle. They want to have that feeling of having a little bit more land. They're outside of the city, but they still have a drivable distance that's not going to make them go insane daily, right? You want to keep that commute as low as possible because time is money, and you want to be able to lower that commute, and that's what Rockland has. That is our number one feature here. And if you probably would ask most people why they're here, it's because their job, right, and their commute, or B, because their family was here and they stay around for their family. But I gotta say that job and the drivability to New York City is our number one.
That brings us to number 2, community.
I love the community here. Our community here in Rockland County, it really services everyone. Family, no family. I mean, it covers
single, not single.
It
whatever,
covers everybody. We have towns for everybody. We have communities, groups for everyone. I know we've spent a bit of time focusing on that family lifestyle. Traditionally people do raise their families in the suburbia lifestyle, but that's not to say that we don't have artistic communities, we have religious communities, we have sports communities. We cover it all. And personally, I love the community. Like I've mentioned, I have a daughter, and the community is just so great for me. I've met so many new people, made so many new friends just through connecting through my daughter. Now imagine if I spent the time to actually get involved in all the groups that we have here in Rockland. There's so many different groups, mom groups, jiu-jitsu groups. You've got people really into breweries, people into hiking. I mean, we've got it all covered. If you're looking for community, this is the place to be.
And let's talk about our final talk of the day is fun. Who doesn't like to have fun, right?
For real, like Rockland County is so fun. There's so many things to do. I know we've hit on this on other videos, but we want to emphasize the outdoor lifestyle here. People talk about moving to Colorado. They talk about going out west because they've got the best mountains. We've got the best mountains here. We've got the Appalachian Mountains. There's so much hiking. Talk about how you hike weekly.
Yeah, so my husband and I've said this in past videos as well, we love hiking. Every weekend we map out where we're gonna go on the Appalachian, and it's our goal now to keep going into Connecticut, Vermont. We're really excited. We actually have grown our little posse. We've had some people say, hey, we want to go with you too. So the hiking is amazing. I mean, it doesn't even have to be just the Appalachian. It is also, Harriman. There's so many trails.
So many local trails.
Yeah.
And if you're not a hiker, there's other things. There's kayaking, there's walking, there's plenty of state parks. There's people that are we've got gun ranges outside, we've got archery, we've got what else we have? Fishing, tons of fishing. So boating, if I didn't say that already. So much outdoor lifestyle, and you'll notice we are only about an hour from the Catskills and Upper Hudson Valley. That is super outdoorsy. So you've got access to that within a quick drive.
The Mohawk Mountains, you could
you could
climb
go.
it. I just sold a house to
up in
a
New
young
Paltz.
couple. That's why they moved there, because they're climbers and they love climbing. God bless them, because that's a little scary to me. Stuff activity stuff, but you could also, we touched on all our waterfront properties. A lot of them have antique shops, thrifting. They got a cute little,
towns. We have tons of little towns. We've got Nyack, we've got Piermont, we've got Stony Point, Haverstraw, Garnerville. You've got the Garnerville Art Center, which is super cool. Definitely check that out. I'll pop in a picture of it here. It's this industrial community building going on, and
There's
they've
a
got
brewery in there,
there's a
too.
brewery, bunch
Yeah.
of artists in there. You know, they're, like I said, we hit fun for everyone.
Yep.
If you're into bar hopping, we've got bar towns, we've got
we sure have
breweries.
that.
We've got everything covered for you. If you have any other questions about what, is your community supported here, we would absolutely love to discuss it with you.
I've been helping people for over 25 years move to Rockland County. This is what we love to do. I dragged my daughter into this business with me, and we're just really here to help you. Call us, text us, email us. We're always here to answer your calls, your questions.
7 days a week, we're here for you.
Yep. So until next time.